Hello everyone, this is Ruthless Maxim and I'll be sharing with you guys how and what to do in Doomsday. Now I'll be posting a couple of videos on this in the proper steps as things need to be done, and hopefully my videos can guide you all into doing what needs to be done and succeeding. So without further ado, let's begin. First things first. In Doomsday, there are 4 buildings which we control or which we need to focus on as individuals. Remember, Doomsday is not an individual task or event. It needs all the alliance members to work in synchronization and harmony if we want to succeed. It can either make you by giving you n number of rewards every day, or it can break you by giving you nothing and getting you all destroyed. So you can choose for yourself. Now let's begin. See, first comes the alliance center. We will have to place 4 alliance centers at different locations. This is the first one and it needs to be placed in the desert. Now after placing it, we need to place our structures, honor structures, in specific way, so as when the time comes and we need to defend this land center, we can do it successfully. For that, we need to acquire some sort of strategic defense positioning of our honor structures, for which we have selected this position. As you can see, a land center is in the middle, covered by guardian buildings, then leaving a row, then again guardian buildings, then leaving a row, then processing buildings, then leaving a row, then virus buildings, and then again leaving a row and placing attack buildings or assault buildings. Now let me quickly show you how it's done. See, as you can see, we have placed, this is a guardian building. This will provide defense to our alliance center, so it is important over there. Next comes processing building, which we have placed in the 5th row. Then comes infection building, which we placed in 7th, and then comes attack buildings, which we placed in the 9th row. This is the basic formation in which we need to place these buildings. Now after understanding this and placing these successfully in their specific rows, we need to understand what to do in Doomsday. See, Doomsday requires certain tasks to be done in harmony with each other to succeed. What this means and what we will have to do is that this is Doomsday lab. Go into honor. Here you can find specialty, which shows you what all research and what all development have you made regarding Doomsday. Then comes honor, which shows you all the buildings that you placed till now. Then comes territory. These are the farms which we have to acquire. And last but not the least comes season. These are our alliance rankings, according to which we'll get all the rewards and opponents. So first things first, what we need to start doing. We'll go to world map and we need to acquire tiles. The turquoise colored tiles means these are our alliance members tiles, and the green ones show that these are our tiles. For example, if I click on this, it will show it is acquired by Ruthless Army Boys, which is me. Then there will be white tiles which will be of enemy, and enemy means anyone who is not in our alliance is an enemy. What we need to do is to take these tiles. Now tiles are categorized in a certain way to give certain points. The higher the level of the tile, the more rewards you get for it. Now as you can see, this is a blank tile which is counted as 0. It is the base level for these tiles. So if I want to occupy it, I can only occupy those tiles which are directly connected to the acquired tiles by me or by alliance member. For example, if I select a open tile over here which is not connected to anyone and I try to occupy it, it will straight away refuse me. So what I need to do is select my tile or select my alliance member tile. As you can see, here is a tile selected by my alliance member, and to take this tile I'll click on occupy and I can do that. So let's occupy it, and there we go. We sent our troops to this. I'll show you quickly what needs to be done. So now we acquired our first tile. Then comes these RSS tiles. RSS tiles show their level, like this one is number 2. We need to acquire them. When we acquire them, you can see there are these stats which play a huge role in acquiring them. What does all these stats mean? See, we need to see the 3 things over here. First, influence value. Second, infection intensity. And third, suffering percentage. See, as you go higher in tile number, what it does is increases the infection. Infection means they have more virus, and as the infection intensity increase, the percentage of suffering will increase. Always remember for now that take only those tiles which show 0% of suffering. If you go above, your troops will get infected in the percent. For example, if you send 100 troops on a 10% suffering tile, then 10% of it is equal to 10 of your troops will get infected and you will need to heal them. So always acquire a tile which has 0 infection value for you. So let's occupy it quickly. Now as I am occupying these tiles, I'll show you further what to do. I go here in honor, go to territory. Territory shows all the tiles that I have acquired so far. The more and the higher territories I acquire, the more influence value I'll have, the more ranking I'll have, and I'll get these rewards 3 times a day. Also, as you can see, I have multiple plots over here and they are generating some income, but I can't get that income until I click on this harvest. So every now and then you need to click on this harvest to collect what all has been there till now. Also, you can go to view rewards, and as you can see, I have already claimed. You can claim rewards over here based on your ranking 3 times a day. Now let's show you how plot numbers will increase. See, in rewards you will earn expansion plans. What they do when you use them, as you can see, the number of plots which I can take is now 31. This means I can take 31 plots and use them. After getting these plots and after clicking on harvest, we'll get infected resources which we need to process in our virus lab. How will you go to any specific building? Click on honor and you can see all the list of buildings. Now by clicking on any, if suppose I want to go to virus research facility, I'll click on view and I will straight away go to it. Now let's go on to level up. As you can see, if infection immunity is based on the level of your virus facility. The higher the level, the more infection immunity you'll get, and the higher tiles you can take. So everything is connected. Now we got all the infected resources which we need to process in process plant. So what we'll do, we'll go to production, and as you can see my resources are getting processed. I'll quickly show you how to do that. See, all the infected resources will come over here, which you can see, and to process any resource you need to click on it and then start production. As you can see, it shows you a certain time. It shows you a certain time in which it will process all the resources and give you yield of different resources which you can use in multiple tasks. So this production needs to be always working. It is one of the most important buildings which you need to use every time. Also, you need to upgrade all these buildings, and as you can see the resources we are generating in processing plant, we can use them to upgrade these buildings. The higher the level of these buildings, the more stronger you become in everything. You can handle more infection, you can take higher tiles, you can defend better, you can attack better, and you can process more. Now, once you get a tile, what you need to do is that, as you can see, this is a resource tile. When you click on it, you can select one of the options, out of which very interesting is this strategy. What you need to do is go into this, click on special training, and as you can see, if I march my troops over here, I'll get honor and I'll get hero experience. So let's march. What this will do is that my troops will go there and attend this training and get honor and hero experience. You all know hero experience is used to raise the hero level. What is honor? I'll just show you. Go to Doomsday lab again, click on honor. Now as you can see, there are three sort of technologies over here, and also you can see level of my research. What I need to do, similarly as we do in National Quest, we need to increase the level over here constantly. As you can see, I am trying to fill it. What happens is that whenever one level increases over here, you get a point. These points are used now to research these technologies. As you can see, the first thing which we need to do is to go to the left side, and don't go on both sides, just use one side. We need to open these nodes. The more nodes we open, the more features we get. Like on left side, why we go to left side? Left side is basically the production side. So if I open this node, I'll unlock one more processing queue. What happens is that currently we can use only one line, so we can process only one resource at a time. If we open one more, we can process two, and similarly we can go up to a maximum of 5. So this is what we need to do. As you can see, I have a specialty point, so I'll just use it and show you. I used it, and by doing this, when I reach over here, I'll unlock one more processing queue. So this is basically what we need to do again and again to generate more RSS plots and to train more and more. Send your troops to them multiple times to get all this. Now, one more very important thing, as you have already done Wendell, I suppose, and you need to do Wendell in this also. But along with Wendell, you can find one more enemy. I'll quickly show you. The Adjuster, level 10. Similar to Wendell, we need to rally on it, and by successfully rallying it, we get rewards, and the Alliance also get rewards. Yes, this is what we need to do along with Wendell. Now, don't think that if you do this, you can't do Wendell, or you can't get rewards for Wendell, or if you do Wendell, you can't get rewards for it. This is absolutely wrong. Both give rewards one time per day. So we all need to do that.